Module Overview. This module offers an in-depth exploration of land tenure systems, ownership structures, and the legal frameworks that govern land rights, access, and control in various contexts. It dissects the institutional, customary, statutory, and hybrid systems that influence how land is held, transferred, inherited, allocated, or developed. You will develop a keen understanding of how tenure shapes investment decisions, land security, valuation, and sustainability. 1. Understanding land tenure systems. Definition and typologies: public, private, communal, customary, leasehold, and freehold. Comparative analysis of statutory and customary systems. The impact of tenure security on investment, development, and poverty alleviation hybrid systems, where statutory and customary laws coexist or clash, the challenge of dual authority, government versus traditional rulers. 2. Customary land tenure in Africa. Ethnic and tribal land systems and their sociocultural significance. Inheritance rules, lineage claims, and patrilineal-matrilineal rights. The role of chiefs, elders, community heads, and family heads in land allocation. Gender inequalities in customary tenure systems. How urbanization and migration are eroding traditional tenure frameworks. 3. Statutory land tenure systems and reforms. Principles of statutory land rights under national legislation. The Nigerian Land Use Act, 1978. Historical background, content, and controversy. Governor's consent and land administration procedures, land registration and titling, deed registration versus title registration, modernization efforts and reforms to improve land governance, e.g., land digitization, GIS mapping, and national cadastre. 4. Types of ownership structures: private ownership, individual and corporate, government-public ownership, community-communal ownership, joint ventures and co-ownership, leasehold versus freehold, duration, rights, and obligations. 5. Legal frameworks and instruments. Certificate of Occupancy, C of O, process importance and limitations. Deed of Assignment, Governor's Consent, Survey Plan Excision, Gazette Land Use and Allocation Committee, LUAC, Land Information Systems, LIS, and how they aid transparency consequences of lack of legal documentation, encroachment, litigation, loss of investment. 6. Land conflict, disputes, and legal redress. Common causes of land disputes, overlapping claims, fraudulent sales, boundary issues, alternative dispute resolution, ADR, negotiation, mediation, arbitration, court litigation, and land tribunals, legal implications of unauthorized occupation and land grabbing. Legal provisions for resettlement, compensation, and expropriation. 7. Gender, vulnerability, and access to land. Legal reforms promoting women's rights to land, cultural barriers affecting access by women, youth, and marginalized groups. Global conventions and local laws supporting inclusive land governance. Learning outcomes. By the end of this module, you will be able to define various land tenure systems and ownership structures, distinguish between customary and statutory systems and assess their advantages and limitations, interpret and apply key land documents such as C of O, deeds, and excision approvals, navigate land acquisition within different legal frameworks and ownership scenarios, identify legal processes for dispute resolution and risk management, evaluate the implications of weak tenure security on socioeconomic development.